Welcome back to another FC25 player review. Today's player review is the level 15 World Tour Corentin Tolisso, so let's get into it. Okay, so starting off with the team for this Tolisso review. As you can see, it is a Premier League, French League hybrid. Actually a really decent team. I know that I've got a lone Van Dijk, but that's besides the point. The main person we're looking at is World Tour Tolisso. So as you can see, with an architect, he has the controlled lengthy acceleration type. He's got 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot. In the 3 games that I played, he got 2 goals and got 3 assists. Then you can see that he can either be a holding midfielder or a centre mid. Then looking at his stats, incredibly well rounded, pretty much everything's in the 80s except for attacking positioning, penalties, crossing and free kick accuracy. Otherwise absolutely everything is 80 and above, which is just spectacular. Then play styles, he has long ball pass, he's got intercept, first touch, press proven and relentless. Then for his roles, as a CDM, he can have deep line playmaker plus, and then for a centre mid, he can have box to box plus plus, which is what I went for, and the other is playmaker plus. So with all that being said, let's head into the gameplay. Okay, so into the gameplay for Tolisso we go, and as always talking about the pros and cons of this card. So starting off with the pros, first of all, I would have to say his 81 pace. Now, for me, as a box-to-box midfielder, 81 pace is actually more than good enough. His shooting, absolutely fantastic. Now, for some reason, he's got 97 shot power and 93 long shots. So if you're at the edge of the box, do just take a pop because there is a good chance of it going in. Then his passing. Now, I put an architect on him, which means that he has 99 short passing, 94 long passing, and 94 vision. So passing was spectacular. His dribbling is really well rounded, with pretty much everything just being 80. Then his defending, I actually found him to be a particularly good defender, or sort of holding midfielder. Then his physicals, with the architect, he does go up to 93 strength, and to be honest, he did actually feel quite strong on the ball. Then because of his role plus plus, which is box to box, for me, just absolutely fantastic. Did his defensive work, did his offensive work, just incredible all round. And then he also has 4-star skill moves, so you can't really complain about that. The only real con to this card is his 3-star weak foot, but because he is just such a good box-to-box midfielder, for me, I really don't think it's actually that big of a con. And with all that being said, I'll be back with my final verdict in a second. So, would I recommend using World Tour Corentin Tolisso? And in my opinion, I would have to say yes. And this is one of those cards where maybe you don't think that you can fit him into your team, but because he is French, he is actually really easy to link. And for me personally, because he's such a well-rounded midfielder, I would highly recommend trying to get him into your team. He's got good pace, he's got very good shooting, great passing, great dribbling. His box-to-box plus role is, I didn't expect it to be so broken, but it's actually so good. And the fact that he does the defensive duties, he does the attacking duties, he's basically just everywhere. For me, he was probably one of the best midfielders I've actually used this game. The only real con to him is his 3-star weak foot. If he was 4-star 4-star or 4-star 5-star, then I genuinely believe so many people would use this card. But with an architect, he's controlled lengthy, and I just really enjoyed using this Tolisso card. For me, I am going to try and fit him into more teams in the future because I found him to be so good. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more FC25 player reviews, then click the video on the left, and on the right is my FC25 Road to Glory. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.